Hi and welcome back everyone after this short break, and let me welcome our next speaker, who is going to be Michael. Hi Michael.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect, and we can see you as well. Welcome to the Developer Days of Global AI Community. And
thank you for the invitation.
So could you please tell a little bit about yourself? Like, what do you do? What is your focus area?
I'm cloud solution architect, focus on Azure solutions from many years, work with Azure from the beginning, before even Azure to be general available, with developer background. And my focus is mostly on IoT and everything around Internet of Things. So I prepared session where we will see how can use for IoT solution Azure Digital Twins and Anomaly Detector to have prediction analysis, something which is mixed from several areas, but probably will be interesting for people who are focused on artificial intelligence.
Yes, and this is a very, very fresh topic as well. So I'm really excited about this session.
Yeah, me too. Looking forward to it.
Yes, when you're ready, the stage is yours. And good luck.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sharing my screen. Give me a second. Okay. So, what we will discuss today, we will discuss about digital twins in general, why we can use digital twins, and of course, how to use it in IoT solutions, and how we can integrate digital twins with different services for analytics. In the current context, it will be anomaly and can make applications in very different areas, but especially in IoT, it is really important. So we will start with some things about digital twins, and after that, we will go to Azure implementation of digital twins, and we will also discuss some details about Anomaly Detector, and at the end, we will have some demos. This content is actually make shortened to have enough time for this relatively short slot. So anybody who wants to have additional discussion can, of course, contact me after the session, and we can discuss in details all specifics. If you want to use it, if you already have experience and have any issues or questions, yes, please contact me. I will be glad to help you. So, probably many of you know what is digital twins, but I will share several things. This concept is not new. Already nearly 20 years, this concept is available in IT industry, and it is very important when we need to have option to make management, monitoring, simulation, also bidirectional communication with original physical or software system, and we can use digital twins as a part of mixed reality. Actually, digital twins is a technology which is mostly considered as part of mixed reality, but it is tightly related to artificial intelligence and several other technical domains like Internet of Things. What is the most important in such technology? We can have digital replica of different solutions where we can have several things which we can actually make in the same implementation. That means you have no need of separate solutions for modeling, for simulation, for monitoring, and we can have all these things together. Plus, it is very powerful option for integration between original systems and different services for analysis. I will not go into many details about this technology because we just have not enough time, but at least we'll provide several real life samples. This technology is very applicable in many technical domains. I already mentioned Internet of Things, but when we talk about optimization, different models for optimization, especially in energy area, when we need to make analysis regarding to structures in building industry or in manufacturing, this is something which can help a lot. How? I will show a little later. We can use this technology also for materials testing, and we can use it for some activities which even are not considered from the beginning. Many solutions from real world, many more expensive machines already have implementation where these solutions have digital replica, and manufacturers and dealers can monitor how users actually use these machines, these systems, and they can make updates, reconfiguration, and also to make analysis how users can can actually make benefits with some additional functionalities or some changes in the settings. So that's what I wanted to say. It is not only part related to engineering. In this technology, you can see advantages in many different roles and activities around industry, also sales, marketing, and support. For me especially, digital twins have one very, very important role in the context of IoT and AI. We can use digital twins additionally like a very powerful integration layer where we can have integration with different analysis services for specific analysis without need to put into analysis part very specific for your solution logic. That means we have digital replica. In digital replica, we have specific data which comes from the original system. We can have, based on this model, actually integration with different analysis services to make, based on current metrics, some predictions. After that, we can change some settings. We can simulate how this replica will work with new settings, and if results as we expect, to push back new configuration to original system. Many solutions can get benefit in this concept because part related to analytics will be simplified, and we can provide more formal abstract approach when we do different types of analysis, just because we have this digital replica in our solutions. When we talk about digital twins, many people initially are not aware what is the new, because we have simulation. Simulation can be done with specific systems already available on the market. It is possible to do modeling in different areas. I just put here several examples related to building industry, where is specific standard. We have different standards for different industries, and it is possible based on different technologies about modeling to create models for different types of products. But we can use digital twins also for this purpose. So we can have many different things in the same solution. Why we are talking about IoT and digital twins like so tightly related areas? From one side, because of integration option, what I already explained, we can have a formal integration approach where all kinds of analysis can be implemented with less dependencies from the specific system, and we can apply these for different solutions. But from another hand, IoT has specific core functionalities related to device updates, software update, configuration update, where digital twins also help a lot. Of course, it is possible to make solutions without usage of digital twins. But if we have all these functionalities related to notifications and bidirectional communication with original system as a custom solution, that means we will have very complex, expensive for implementation, and difficult and expensive for support software solutions. So Microsoft is probably the only one software vendor offering digital twins solution as software as a service on reasonable price, accessible for everyone. All other solutions are very specific from one side for specific domain, or we have no ready for use software as a service. We need to implement own solution based on set of services, which means a lot of custom implementation. Azure Digital Twin Service is one of the main focuses of this solution, of this presentation. We will see a little bit more details, how especially modeling is implemented, how is possible to collect information, how we can help with role-based access control and multi-tenancy support, and integration with other services, something which already I mentioned several times. When we talk about digital twins, we have actually two different contexts. One is digital twin in general, like technology, and the second is specific implementation, where we talk about Azure Digital Twins service. In Azure, we have from a long time another implementation, more specific, more simplified, but very useful, Device Twin. Device Twin is used as part of IoT Hub, Azure IoT Hub, and it is very important to use such concept to make update of software and configuration for devices. In this concept, we have JSON structure where we have settings for devices, and these configurations stay in specific part of IoT Hub. And when we need to make update, services from the backend provide new configuration, desired configuration, and devices are trying to make some changes to make current configuration equal to desired configuration. So this concept is already applicable in Azure for IoT solutions, but it is very specific, not for general purpose like Azure Digital Twins service. This is one of the parts where IoT industry really from the beginning needs this concept, and that's the reason in IoT Hub this device twin to be implemented from a long time from the beginning, because to support updates for IoT devices, it is very important to have replicas of the original configuration, and to be possible to update it, and to be possible in asynchronous way to let devices to make some changes. I would like to spend just 1 minute as overview related to different solutions, and to say that except Azure, all other main vendors offer just set of services which you need to use in custom solution to implement your own digital twins solution. It is the same for AWS, for GCP, and there are very specific for specific industry areas solutions which are not customizable, and these solutions are ready for only specific types of businesses. So digital twins service in Azure is a revolutionary new service which is the only one offering for everyone to build own model for any kind of solution. This is probably the thing which, of course, I also like a lot in this service. Digital Twins was firstly demonstrated several years ago. First preview was in 2018, and the second preview from 2020 stayed general available, and current implementation is based on the second preview. In IoT solutions, we have several areas where we can use digital twins. One is related to simulation and visualization. Another one is related to gateway service or communication with devices. I consider here IoT Hub. Azure Digital Twins can be used together with IoT Hub to provide very powerful additional functionalities, to have multi-tenancy support, additional options to make not only security more flexible, but also any kind of role-based access control implementation can work together with digital twins service. We have additionally integration option. Integration option is, as I already mentioned, when we have different analysis services. These analysis services cannot understand the whole model. They have specific tasks. They need to get from specific part of model their data and to provide some response. And the last part is related to so-named device configuration management system. This is the heart of Internet of Things. In this system, actually, we have all specific management activities related to device configuration, life cycle, management of fleets of devices, how we will split it in different groups, tenants, etc. So, based on this, such technology can be used in several areas. It is not only for maintenance and monitoring and modeling. You see that it is multi applicable areas technology. When we talk about Azure Digital Twins service, nowadays we have implementation which provides very flexible modeling and topology. I will demonstrate this, and a very flexible integration with other services, and of course a tight communication with IoT Hub and flexible scalability. Many of limitations by default are not hard. So if you need to have more hard KPIs for specific metrics, you can request support to increase these metrics. This is because Microsoft need to control proper usage of this service, of course. About architecture, nowadays implementation is mostly with integration with other services which HTTP and calls. Usually we have Azure functions for this, but any kind of service which can do HTTP and calls can be used for sending of the information to digital twin service and getting information from this service. You can have many different preprocessors to build solutions, but probably if you have no specific professional solution which is provided from companies like ANSYS, Autodesk, you can use very good open source TypeScript and Node.js based Azure Digital Twins Explorer, which is provided absolutely for free. How digital twins works together with analysis? When we have some data which is collected via IoT Hub, we update our digital replica with HTTP and calls, as I already mentioned, and based on these, we can, after update of information, have event stream or common event stream flow where to dispatch the events. Events can be generated based on additional logic. We can add thresholds for specific values for specific sensors. When we have some changes and we generate some event, this event can be dispatched to different services using event grid or in different way, and additional logic can make some changes based on analysis. Here analyses are not shown in this schema, and to correct the model. And when we correct the model, we can see based on the updated model if in digital replica everything works how we expect, and if behavior of the model is better, we can push this configuration back to the original system. There is a specific language for creation of models for digital twins definition language, where we have several main components. We will not spend a lot of time about this, and there are already existing serious solutions in production with Azure Digital Twins as part of these IoT solutions. Just in the first Azure Digital Twins implementation, there were some preset objects which were convenient, but of course flexibility is better if we have option to make everything from scratch. That's the reason to have nowadays Azure Digital Twins definition language, where we have several different objects which we can create, which we can include in the model, and to work with properties telemetry, and we can create different components and relationships in our models. You can get a little more detailed information about DTDL in the documentation. I would like to go ahead because we have a few more minutes about Anomaly Detector. About Azure Digital Twins, I would like just to say finally, yes, security is probably the last area where Digital Twins service is very important in these solutions. High availability, disaster recovery usually are supported, so we will not discuss in this session more details about this. What about anomaly detection? In anomaly detection is one of the main areas in artificial intelligence related to predictive analytics, because we have many types cases where we need to realize that some anomalies are done to make after that prediction that we need to change something in our solutions. So Microsoft offers Anomaly Detector like service which provides type of democratized artificial intelligence approach for this purpose. There are two groups of algorithms, multivariate and univariate. Univariate consider only one time series. Multivariate considers many series and more complex models. In this presentation, I will just provide some examples with univariate detection techniques because model is simpler for demonstration. Multivariate, from another hand, offers the full tool set to have complex solutions and to detect anomalies from much more complex working systems. When we have need to detect anomalies, we have cases to search it in specific range. If we consider the whole range, it is possible some anomalies to be not detected because there are some kind of local extremums for our time series. That's the reason to have different settings for anomaly detection which can be used. You can see for multivariates anomaly series for anomaly detection such kind of complexity, and we need to go much deeper to discuss this part in separate presentation in the future. About concept, it is pretty easy to explain it with univariate solutions. So we have in this service internally a set of algorithms which are selected based on your data and some parameters which you can add to your time series. How it works? Data is instructed. We have internal classification, and based on this, the specific algorithm is selected. You have no need to know details about this. This is something which can be done from anomaly detector service. This is actually the most important when we use such kind of solution. It is not necessary to understand in details how this algorithm works. So different organizations without internal expertise in this area can use anomaly detector, can create based on analysis with or without Azure Digital Twins. With Azure Digital Twins, we can much flexible, of course, create such kind of solution. We can create time series with specific data from our source solution. We can send it to API of anomaly detector service, and data will be extracted. There will be internal classifications. Algorithm will be selected, and after several iterations, you will receive solution. Do you have anomalies or not? This is the most important how it works. And in the end, I will just show several examples how it works. Like concept, you need to have forming of your time series with several settings, granularity, interval, and you need to have calls to anomaly detector in the same way like for other cognitive services. You need to create instance of this service. You need to get key and to access the end call. I'm not sure if we have time to make some demonstrations. If not, we can make this offline. I can explain in details for everyone who is interested solution where we have IoT collecting data from devices. We have IoT hub. This IoT hub is able to be connected with different services, but in our case, instead, Event Hub, we will have Azure Digital Twins. From Azure Digital Twins, another service is getting needed information without knowledge of the whole model, and this service is sending this information after some restructuring to Anomaly Detector service. Anomaly Detector service is returning information if we have anomalies. If we have anomalies, additional logic is included, and we can make some next actions related to predictive activities. So this is the most important. Thank you for attention, and yes, please let me know. Probably we have not time for demonstration, but I will be glad on demand to provide this for people who are interested.
Wonderful.
Yes, and thank you a lot for your presentation because it was really, really interesting, I think. And do you maybe have somewhere written down all this information as well, or collected in some repositories or something that you could share with the audience?
Absolutely.
Maybe?
Okay, great. Thanks a lot for your session. Really interesting.
Yes.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to share with global AI community one specific area which probably is not touched from many people, but I think many people will enjoy digital twin service and anomaly detector after this event.
Yes, of course.
And I'm totally agree with you
Yeah.
on that.
And also, thank you so much for everything that you do for the global AI community and participating in each and every event that we organize. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you
a great
very much
day.
for everything.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.